Hi, this is Matt in Dillsburg, Pennsylvania with Byway Motors LLC, making a video for Matt all the way in California for the 2006 red Dodge 2500. The best thing to do, usually when I make these small videos, is to start from the underneath. So we'll start from the front. And hopefully you can get a good idea. I do apologize, I'm not very good at making these videos, but I'm getting better with every one. As you can see, everything's nice and clean in the front. Again, all ball joints have been replaced, sway bar links. And we'll just move our way right along. This is showing up well. You can see there's plenty of tread on the tire. Matter of fact, the tires aren't brand new, but we did buy them as a set. Those red letter Generals really caught our eye and really thought they would help accent the truck. The front passenger wheel well. See if we can get a shot underneath of the oil pan. Take a look, everything's nice and clean. Continue on down the frame towards the back. Again, that is a turbo back exhaust, no muffler. Nice clean frame though. Right to the rear shackles, and we'll come up into the rear wheel well. See, the bed supports are nice and clean. On around to the rear. And now we're moving along to the driver's side. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of the undercarriage. Hopefully I got you a good enough picture of underneath the oil pan and transmission pans. So now we will start with the outside. All the paint is very nice. Of course, it's not perfect, it's an 06, but it is very nice. Now, I don't know if you can see, but there is a long scratch down the side here. And let's take a look at the bottoms of these doors. Cab corners, rockers. Now you will notice some texture on the rockers. That is because before we got this truck, they had already been rhino lined, a spray-on bed liner to protect it. When we got it, the rhino liner itself was its actual black color. We liked the rhino liner job, but we didn't care for the color, so we went ahead and had the rhino liner painted red. But as you can see, everything has been protected. No rot anywhere. So we can come along to the bottom of the door. See, underneath the rubber, there's no kind of rust here. I hope this is showing up. Come along to the rear door. Same thing, all nice and clean. Yep, no rust on the cab corners. Now we'll come along down the passenger bedside. There's a little ding there, a little scratch there. But again, overall for an 06, she's in really nice condition. Bed. We'll open up the bed, let you see inside. All been rhino lined. So I tried to get all the snow out of all the trucks. It was quite a job, because boy, they were full up to the cab. But no evidence of any kind of fifth wheel or gooseneck hitch. It's not wavy. It doesn't seem like the bed was really ever worked very hard. Ice. There we go. Now we're on the rear quarter panel of the driver's side. Nice straight bed lines are always nice to see. We'll come along to the driver's side cab corner. Again, same rhino lining. We did have painted red, but there's no rust. It's a very common practice around here to keep the rust from grabbing on. You can see a little bit of water there, but by golly, everything's nice and clean. And we'll come along to the driver's side front door. All rhino liner, no rust. And then to the bottom of the door. Looks like there's a little bit of paint starting to go there. All very solid. Just a little bit of paint starting to go. And that should get you the outside. Now onto the interior. Get the key out. We'll go ahead and fire it up for you. In a second. Keyed up.
And it went viral, and there's no pictures of Beyonce, but there's all of like the equipment, and they were there on the.
We don't need the radio for what we're doing. We've got the floor mat underneath. All the vinyls is in very good shape. And you can see here, these are all the audio wires going into the amp. Running into the back. This is the subwoofer system I was telling you about. Again, this is a custom made box. Lifts right out if you want it to come out. There we go. Back seats are in good shape. Front seats are in good shape. Headliner is intact. There's no points of sagging or falling down. And now there are no boost gauges in this truck. But you can see there's a toggle switch spot here that's been taken out. Most likely, usually has to do with lights. You know, aftermarket lights, fog lamps, that sort of thing. Now it does have the aftermarket brake controller for the tow package. And touchscreen radio. Everything works. The tilt, cruise, the cruise control is in good shape. It's working. Nice cold air conditioner. Heat works well. Here you have the remote for the radio along with an auxiliary jack and a USB cord. And we'll go ahead and start this thing. Now she sounds fairly quiet for a non-muffled turbo, but I assure you she gets louder. Here we go. Now that is the seatbelt light. That is the door ajar light. There are no engine codes at all. Transmission's in good shape. And I got your email inquiring about it, and I'm going to go ahead and scan and email those receipts to you. Let's get underneath this hood. Show an aftermarket intake filter. Good Bosch batteries. Everything else is stock. And as we did find out as we were doing all the snow removal, the four-wheel drive works perfectly. We certainly needed it. Oh, there's another scratch there. I should show you. Again, she's a 2006. She's not perfect, but boy is it in good shape for being an 06. These things are just getting so rare and hard to come by, as you're well aware of. I hope this video has been helpful. I will get it on YouTube for you, give you a call, and I will also scan and email the receipts for the transmission and the transfer case. In the meantime, Matt, again, I hope the video is good enough for you to at least get a better idea of the truck. Again, my amateur videomanship, if that's how you say it, is certainly for want. But hopefully this will do you some good. I'm Matt in Pennsylvania, signing off.